What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Tyler Gates, aka TAG Lot 205. Welcome back to another video. This right here, we're going to talk about the Atlanta Hawks, how this season is going for them. Thank you for the support. It's unwavering support. Keep commenting, liking, and subscribing. Keep sharing. This is something that we're going to make big. Like I said earlier, we are going to do this thing. Thank you for the support. And let's get right into this video, man. Let's get right into this video. So, the Atlanta Hawks, my Atlanta Hawks, have been great to start off the season. Trae Young averaging almost 30 points, getting in there on the rebounds, 5, 6 rebounds. He's been doing great. Quinn Snyder has been letting the team kind of free play, and it seems to be working 4 games in, right? I am a big supporter of this team. You talk about a team that is going to make the play-in tournament. I don't see them not making it, at least the playoffs, right? Playoffs is the goal. Play-in tournament is where we need to be this year because I understand the departure of DeJounte Murray is going to leave a void there at that two-guard position. But with the way Dyson Daniels has been playing, yes, he's going to be out tonight against the Thunder, but the way he has been playing, I almost feel like the Atlanta Hawks will be a team to be reckoned with in the East. And the East is very weak, as has been proven over a few years, right? Over a few years. They have a chance. They have a chance. Trae Young doing his thing. Dyson Daniels, the new acquisition, like I said. He has been great defensively. He stopped Cam Thomas, essentially. Yes, Cam Thomas is a bucket. He scored 30. He's going to do his 30-plus point thing. He's going to score 30 points and shot chuck. That's what he's going to do. That's what the Brooklyn Nets are basically known for. Cam Thomas and shot chucking. So, the first game, we went up against the Nets. Beat them barely, about 6 points. It was a great game. Great game. Trae Young, very, very much improved. Very much improved. Now he is the natural born leader on this team in year 7, going into year 7. He is the guy. Obviously, he is going to be your guy for the foreseeable future going forward. Zachary Ricochet, first touch, first shot, his first game, he did absolutely immaculate, terrific. Yes, the stats are not going to be there because he is actually on a decently good team in the Atlanta Hawks. Unlike Alex Sarr, who's going to lose 50-plus games this season, but we're not going to discuss that. Zachary Ricochet, let him get adjusted to the game. Let's not call him a bust already. 3 games in. He's averaging a good 4 to 5, 6, 7 points a game, right? Last night, he had a terrific night against the Thunder. He had a terrific night. And to see where he has improved at and to see what he is going to improve on is the biggest thing for me as not only a Hawks fan, but an ATL Zach fan, Zachary Ricochet fan. This is why we picked him number 1. Yes, we could have used the big man in Alex Sarr, but at the same time, we saw what we really needed, right? DeAndre Hunter. We were going to lose Sadiq Bey in free agency, as we have. DeAndre Hunter can't really stay healthy on the court. You need somebody that's going to be the future wing in Atlanta next to Jalen Johnson, somebody that he can complement, somebody that's going to run the floor with him, catch lobs, shoot threes, catch and shoot, can even play make a little bit, pick and roll. He can do everything. As 19 years old, that is very scary. That is very unwavering. It's very staggering to even think about that this kid can be something special by the time he turns 21. And I believe it. Game 2. We went up against a team that I feel like we shouldn't have trouble with. And in my opinion, can beat on a nightly basis. Now, if you don't know this team I'm talking about here, I'm talking about none other than the Charlotte Hornets, right? 125 to 120. LaMelo Ball went absolutely crazy. The LaMelo Ball, Trae Young storylines, the duo. LaMelo Ball in the big city of Atlanta, he's going to go crazy. He did it in Houston for the first game. I mean, why not, right? I believe he had 34 points or 36 points. He shot 9 threes. Absolutely terrific from LaMelo Ball. I like what I've seen from him in Charlotte. But the Atlanta Hawks, they got better, right? They got better. They bounced back defensively from that first game, held Charlotte to 120 points, which still we got to start trying to hold teams under 100 points if we wish to succeed this season, especially with Trae Young's defense getting better. Yes, we had to cover up his defense, but now he understands that I must play defense in order for us to even win a championship. Defense will us win championships. That's why the Boston Celtics have been so successful because they got defense on their team. Derek White, Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown has become a better defender. Jason Tatum was a two-way defender, just like a Paul George or a Kawhi Leonard. Now is he at the stature of those two? In no way possible when it comes to being a two-way player overall all time already, but he definitely is up there and he probably will surpass them. Right? I want to talk about also how Trae Young had a staggering 38 points in 41 minutes. He did not basically sit down. He sat down probably 3 minutes, right, against Charlotte. But it just goes to show you the composure, the patience, the poise that he has, knowing that he is the player that they have to lean on, right? Wasn't shot chucking a whole lot. Yes, 24 shots, a lot of shots. 11 he made, but at the same time, he went to the free throw line. He got fouled, right? He made those free throws when it counted. 8 boards, 10 assists. If he can average 5 or 6 rebounds, because the assists and the points are going to be there. We know that. If he can average 5 or 6 rebounds, he would definitely be in the MVP conversation. Clint Capella right here, 6 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 assist. Now, Clint's playmaking has gotten better ever since he was acquired from Houston back in 2020 at the trade deadline, right? He got better with the Houston Rockets organization in terms of rebounding, but here he got better with the playmaking. He understood that he has Trae Young on his team. At the time, John Collins, a lot of other players that were on that 2021 We Believe Atlanta Hawks team. DeAndre Hunter had a solid 24 points. Jalen Johnson, I want to discuss Jalen Johnson real quick. It has been a slow start to the season. He did get signed. He signed that 5-year, $150 million deal to stay with us for 5 more seasons. And yes, nobody is more deserving from that 2021 class than Jalen Johnson, who slipped, in my opinion. Could have gone to the Kings, could have gone to the Thunder, could have gone to the Warriors, even the Magic. But we slipped up on, in my eyes, a generational talent possibly here in Jalen Johnson. The way he is going to develop here in Atlanta, the stability he's going to have when it comes to that jump shot and everything, it's beautiful. It's great. And to see what he's been able to do, especially last year, taking that jump in the most improved ranks, in my opinion, should have won. But hey, he still averaged close to 20 points a game. Rebounds were up there. Assists were up there. 3-point shot was available at times, but the field goal percentage was definitely helped him. And I am so proud of this team. I'm really proud of the coaching staff and proud of the medical staff for investing in him, knowing that he is a player with some stature, right? Third game, we went against the Wizards. Fourth game, the third game we went against the Thunder. This is what I want to talk about, right? We're not going to beat a team like the Thunder in the regular season unless we play defense. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, you can't stop him. Dyson Daniels, great job. He did a great job on SGA. I think he held him under 30 points, if I'm not mistaken. Because, yeah, 35 points. Well, it's SGA. So he's still going to do his thing. Dyson Daniels out there was doing his thing. He had, a couple steals. I think 3-4 steals. He leads the league in steals and deflections already 4 games in to this young season. This was Zachary's breakout game, 27 minutes. He started over DeAndre Hunter, who was injured. 13 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. That is my Atlanta Hawks team. Yes, he's 0 for 2 from 3. We don't care. Okay? We know Zachary is known for his catch and shoot, 3-point shooting, but he's known for his athleticism and getting to the rim. Shot creating is his most lethal weapon, along with the playmaking as well. You let him, like it says right here, 6 for 12. That's a solid night. If we can see a 6 for 9 or a 6 for 12 or a 7 for 13 night from Zachary, I'm good. I'm good with that, right? As long as he can get in the double digits, get some steals, get some rebounds, play solid defense, get a block here and there. This is what we're going to see development-wise from the Atlanta Hawks medical staff and their training staff. We're going to see how they're going to keep developing Jalen Johnson, but also develop Kobe Buffkin and Zachary Ricochet. This is what we're going to see, right? Dyson Daniels, he's going to get better with his 3-point shot. He was 0 for 4 against the Thunder in that blowout loss to the Thunder. It's okay. It's okay. Like I said, got to get better, right? Onyeka Okongwu has been a monster this season. He is already averaging 17 points a game in the first 4 games of the season. Clint Capella, your starting spot might be gone soon enough, brother. I don't know, but I guess this was the master plan in 2020 when we drafted Onyeka Okongwu over Tyrese Halliburton. I guess this was the master plan. Worked out for us. I guess it worked out for the Indiana Pacers too. Not so much for the Sacramento Kings. I mean, I'm pretty sure they still miss Halliburton, but Malik Monk has filled that void terrifically. Now, these past 2 games we went against the Wizards. We were at home for one. Then we went to the Wizards last night. And boy, I watched the game. Okay? I watched the game. And why do we lose to the Wizards twice? That is my biggest question. Bilal Coulibaly, people have continued to say that he is a bust. Let me tell you something. I told people rather that Bilal Coulibaly is nothing short of the next Giannis. Now, yes, that is a stretch because Giannis is a Hall of Famer, the greatest buck of all time. I get it. Generational talent, transcended out of this world. But if you look at the playmaking that Bilal has, he has a similar playmaking to Giannis. He has the similar body type younger Giannis had. You know, he's going to get stronger, bigger. Now, is he going to get that huge like Giannis? I doubt that because of his frame. And he can actually shoot the 3, unlike Giannis did when he first came into the league. But hey, this is what I say, right? Bilal Coulibaly is going to be special. He's going to be special. Alex Sarr is going to be special too. But Bilal Coulibaly, that is his franchise. That is Bilal and Sarr's franchise. People talk about, it's Poole and Kuzma. They're going to get traded the first flight out of here. If they get a good deal for both of those players, they're on the first flight out of DC. This is not a rebuild for no reason. If the Wizards are already this in tuned with Keyshawn George, with Bub Carrington, with Bilal Coulibaly, with Alex Sarr, if they're already this in tuned with this young core, get ready. The Wizards are coming. In my division, I'm scared of the Magic and the Wizards. Be very afraid. I'm also scared of the Hornets too. The Heat, not so much because they're old, but be very afraid of Paolo Banchero, LaMelo Ball, and especially Bilal Coulibaly, Bub Carrington too. That cat right there, something special. I'm glad that they decided to start him in his rookie year. Keyshawn George should be the starting shooting guard. Yes, Jordan Poole. Whenever he gets dealt, you put Keyshawn right in there, and you have something special. And then in the draft next year, go draft your power forward of the future to put alongside Sarr, who's going to play the 5. Yes, Sarr, you're playing the 5. You are 7 foot. Any height between the height of 6'10" to 7'11", I guess, you're playing center. Unless you're Kristaps. You're playing center, right? That can be your secondary position. You can swap, but you're playing center, right? Overall, from what I feel, the Hawks are doing, they're doing fine. Like they're jumping out the gates. Trae Young out the gates is already averaging 30 points a game. He's doing terrific. Jalen Johnson, slow start. He's going to pick it back up. Zachary Richard said slow start. He's going to pick it back up too. But what do I say all this to say? Watch out for Atlanta because they are coming and they are coming in hot. So this is my review so far of the Atlanta Hawks season, the first 4 games. The next game we play a team I don't too much like. We play the Kings and how they're currently built. I like how they're currently built. I don't like how it's going to look in the playoffs. But that's another short video that's coming soon. And then after that, we have the Pelicans and then the Celtics and the Knicks. So, stretch of games that we can win. Will we win them? I think so. You stay true to Atlanta and you believe in the Hawk, anything can happen.